Here is the final challenge with this fucker, Silver. It is a 6v3, and it's the combination of everything. Hello, I'm Big Cat, fluffier than ever, coming back for the final challenge before round 2 starts. And we got two lackeys.
Lucky One, also known as Book Mage, what's up?
Lucky 2, what to do is thank games.
So, this matchup, I already knew about it, but I've never done it before, so I didn't know too much about it. But it is, you're going against him. He's gonna have 3 Pokemon. He's gonna have Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Mewtwo. Those are 3 he's gonna have. And if I remember correctly, they're fully set it out, fully ready to go, fully. They're no joke.
They don't sound like any joke. They sound powerful, actually.
If I remember correctly, I don't use a single legendary. I think I use Blissey, but Blissey doesn't actually never come out.
Yeah, so that doesn't count.
If I remember correctly. So. Electrode and King, or Pokeball and King, are by far, and I mean by far, the MVPs of this fucking match.
I can see that you have a lot of type coverage.
Yeah, I didn't use a single legendary yet. I don't remember Blissey coming out, if I remember, because I didn't really use Blissey, only because Blissey I was afraid of getting hit with a physical move. Yeah, but this is one of the few times I use 6 Pokemon. And it's supposed to be fair against his 3 that are stupidly overpowered. So. But I love the fucking stadium. The stadium we're in is like fucking beautiful.
Oh, it looks really nice. I also like the Pokeball animation.
Yeah, I wish they kind of brought that back, but they haven't.
They're too busy just making the Pokemon shift in the new game.
You mean shuffle?
Oh, that's a lot of HP.
Mm-hmm. I mean, not as much as Blissey, though. I don't know if you saw Blissey's.
I did not.
Next time I go in there, look for Blissey's.
Okay.
It's going to be in the bottom left corner of the box.
Oh, it's Kingdra.
Yeah.
Here's the first move.
So another thing, too,
Light hit.
this dude likes to spam
Pokemon
Safeguard,
the flow of battle.
and I got lucky because he uses it
Poison will steadily weaken the victim.
after I got the toxin off on him.
Safeguard.
And that just protects from any status effects.
So yes, but if it's already status effect on him, it does not get rid of it. So because Kingdra was faster, it was able to get the toxin off on him.
Perfectly.
You know what's terrifying?
What?
Go ahead, Dan.
Oh, I'll say Ho-Ho flapped his wings to create an earthquake. Imagine a bird that flapped its wings so hard it caused an earthquake.
The trainer's switching Pokemon.
Actually, like quite terrifying, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's Lugia.
What you gonna say?
I was wondering if these trainers use items in battle. I didn't see any so far.
No, we can't use items to battle. So we have old items we can use, but we cannot use items to battle. It's just old items. That's all you have.
Pokemon fair.
Okay.
So I cannot use Fuel or Sword even if I wanted to.
No, I was thinking if they can use items in battle.
Nope. Neither of us can. Just the old items you give your Pokemon, so things like Sculptons or a berry.
And King is doing some work.
I told you he was an MVP. He goes down here, but it was fine. He did his job.
He took out basically like a legendary and a half.
He didn't take anyone out. He just did a lot of damage, and that's what I needed him to do. Because Ho-Oh, he swapped out Ho-Oh. Also, look at, I don't know if you saw the list. He has
700 HP.
Yeah, 713. Yeah, let's just no joke. But and Electro does the rest of the work.
Oh, it's Electro.
almost the rest of the work actually. But yeah, pretty much only used 3 Pokemon against him. Technically 4 because Houndoom, but Houndoom didn't get to actually do anything, so I don't count it.
I won't count him either.
What'll it do?
Yeah, and then his AI is stupid because it focused on using Safeguard, but it also kind of makes sense because I guess he was expected to be using like Thunder Wave or some shit.
I would have said you should have.
The Sledgehammer doesn't have Thunder Wave, only has Toxic, but I didn't need to because it would do enough damage just doing Thunderbolt.
Yeah, I'll take him down 2 hits no matter what, so.
Thanks to King and how much damage he put off, Electro was able to finish him. And then Mewtwo, I was not really worried about either, you'll see why.
He has a big head in that animation.
He does. But the key is Electro's faster, so all I need to do is for him to do chip damage first, before he does what he's best at.
Oh, he does that in Smash Brothers. Lugia does it better.
Not even know what he pressed that. I got PTSD from that. That brought memories.
He did what he was best at, and it just helped out. He was, again, and also MVP.
Oh, 100% MVP.
How does the damage work for that either way?
For what, Explosion?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I've heard like different things. I know in like, I think 3rd gen, it like halves your defense before going off. So it's already 250 foot power, but it actually halves the opponent's defense before they attack you, so they take even more damage for them than they're supposed to.
Wait, you said it's 250 power?
Yeah, 250 base power. That's what Explosion is.
Holy
Self-destruct is 200.
Is there like any move like as strong with how much base power is that?
Normal move? It depends. Technically, I guess, like you would say Frenzy Plant and Blast Burn and Hydro Cannon can technically hit that, because when you use those moves, you're basically using those moves as a stab, because only the certain Pokemon can learn it, so stab basically increases it by 50% of its thing, so it actually hits barely over it. It hits at the 275 compared to 250 because of stab, but but that also doesn't matter as much anyway, because there are normal Pokemon that can learn self-destruct, i.e. Snorlax can learn it through special ways, and Snorlax normal types of self-destruct becomes from 200 to 300 power. So, to answer your question,
Maybe once.
no, it's just showing you all Pokemon. The only other move that I think actually gets even close to that power would have to be Stored Power. And Stored Power is a later gen move that's based off of how many stats you have on your Pokemon. And like the more stats you have, the higher the power increases. And it's like
your speed, your attack, and all that.
Yeah, so like for an example, like you can raise your attack. What they'll do is they'll use like a Tauntaun team, and they'll pass on the stat increases to the attack, speed, special attack, and defenses, and they'll have like plus like fucking 20 on stats, on like all their stats added up and together, and then how many stats they have added onto it is what multiplied by a certain number becomes Stored Power's attacking base power, which is like stupidly high.
That is.
So that's the only other move I could think of that gets higher than Explosion. Then again, like I said, Explosion back to the older gens, because Stored Power is a really newer gen move. In the older gen, it halves defense, so I don't think there's a move that's like Explosion, only because of what Explosion could actually do. So, but yeah. So
when I was younger, I thought Explosion was like a dumb move, so I never tried to learn it.
Oh no, Explosion! I thought that too, but when you get competitive, Explosion becomes a scary move, because especially Gen 2 and Gen 3, that's oh, this Pokemon can't do anything. I'm just gonna let it blow up, protect my other Pokemon. If they don't see that coming, they're dead. There was actually a strat I used in the Pokemon XD tournaments, where I had a setup with Charizard and Shiftry, and I had Charizard use Sunny Day. Shiftry would go faster because of Chlorophyll, and if Shiftry couldn't do damage to the other two Pokemon, I just had Shiftry explode, and Charizard protect itself, and it would kill the other Pokemon that way.
Nice.
Question for you.
What's up?
Gyarados.
What about it?
Is it a dragon type?
No.
It's water flying.
Yes.
It just can use dragon moves.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But, so quick note to the beers real quick. This game is not really over. You're going to see in a moment. I get access to round 2. For round 2, I'll be updating and adding some more Pokemon for it because round 2 is supposed to get a lot harder. So I'll actually, and also in round 2, they'll start using legendaries. Like I think correctly, Blaine uses some Moltres. And there's like other thing, and I think if I remember correctly too, Red has access to the 3 legendary dogs. So I'm going to be updating my teams to be ready for that. So and I also might let Lugia and Ho-Ho shine because I just realized this entire time I didn't use it. The only legendary I really used was Raikou and Mew. That was it. Kind of feel bad for the other 2. You didn't use them that much. It was just because I just wanted to show them off a little bit. Raikou was actually helping out, but yeah. So I'll throw in a few more legendaries. Start actually using. I'll probably have the birds set up for I'll probably have the birds set up for the tournaments, and then for the Gym Leader Castle, I'll probably have. I don't know what it depends. We'll see, but I'm going to add some more Pokemon. You'll see some new guys show up, and I'll actually get Starmie up to level 100 because I don't know why Starmie was at 94. That's all I had to say. So, any questions, Dank? Broke
I
Page?
am good. Except for like, I really enjoyed that explosion. I should do that more often.
Beautiful. I might start doing that with my playthrough on Arceus Legends.
Explosions is like a good move in the previous gens because it had a lot to get used to it, but it just depends.
Also, Ho-Ho's a hoe.
Ho-Ho is always a hoe.
I will be, like I said, I will be doing Pokemon Stadium, but run through that, just normal Stadium, the first one. But that won't be until after I finish round 2. Which round 2 scares me because I have to go through the Challenge Cup again. I don't want to do that again.
I can't blame you.
So, but the same thing as as I did with round 1. I will not do commentary on every video, especially because I'll be starting school again. And then, like I said beforehand, I'll be releasing 1 to 2 videos on every Tuesday and Thursday. Probably 1 for each, but if it's like a no commentary video, I might release a commentary video with it and just call it a day. Which should last me all the way until like October-ish, and then I'll probably throw in some more videos later on. But for right now, that's what it's looking like, just because, like I said, school's starting and I just don't have the time. Yes, I'm an old man, but I'm going to college. Don't hate.
Hey, if Mole can go to college, we can too. Because I think Mole is older than both of us.
Yes, I think. Or Dink, are you older than him?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, Dink should be only a few years older than me.
We'll discuss later.
Yeah, we can discuss when we're not recording.
Sorry, viewers. You'll never know my real age.
Lucky
No.
one, signing off.
What? No, don't sign off yet. There's a lot more to it.
Oh, is this up? Oh, I
Yeah.
thought we're done.
Oh, no.
Right.
I showed the entire credits. That's why it's only 20 minutes, solely because some of the credits have some cool images like this. You have Erica and Falkner facing off like that. And I think it's just trying to show that they're actually trying to train up to be ready for round 2. And I thought that was cool. But there's one thing that actually pisses me off, and I will point it out when you see it. It pisses me off because I was like, why didn't you just include this instead of doing what you fucking did? It severely pisses me off too. So I will point it out when it pops up. But yeah, and then also get to see the reward for completing round. Because they actually do give your game a reward. And I will try and use this Pokemon, but I cannot make any promises.
That's a cool match right there.
It is a cool match. I would actually want to see who would win that because I'm leaning towards Jasmine. She has the upper hand, being Steel, being good against Rock. But even then, a lot of Brock's Pokemon come out in Earthquake, and they're also decently speedy too. So it's just like it's a toss-up. Yeah, no, Blaine has this. Blade fucking has this. I do not see Price winning this in any way, shape, or form. I don't even know why they're training against each other.
That one-sided, huh?
Yes. There are not that many ice types, and Blaine has a lot of good Pokemon. I'm calling Sabrina on this one, but I think Will would actually win. I'm calling Sabrina.
Sometimes you gotta go with the classics.
Well, I mean, Will's a classic too. Will's a Elite Four member. I mean, he replaced all he did was replace Lorelei for Gen 2, but the reason I'm saying Will is because Will has a lot more physical Pokemon that can use special moves. They're both assholes, so I don't really care.
And everybody in the gym would pass out from the poison.
That too, but they're both assholes, so I really don't care.
Pokeball out though, just make them explode, make them both die.
There's also that. That's a good option. I fucking hated fighting both of them. One was like double team, other one was like toxic. Ah, I'm such a good trainer. Yes. That shit. Looking at this now, like it's actually irritating me. But these two actually weren't that bad. Like they had decent teams. They were doable to play against. I still like him on top's little Brazilian dance in the new generations where he's like standing up. I get why people like him spinning, but I like him spinning. Also, I don't have a single fighting type, so I will probably be putting in a Hitmontop top just because I need a fighting type. Also, this matchup was just straight up stupid. Don't get me wrong, I want to say Karen would win this, but at the same time, her entire team I feel like is basically screwed by Bugsy. But at the same time, Bugsy does not have that many good Pokemon anyway, so my vote was to Karen. But I don't know why she's fighting Bugsy. That completely threw me for a loop.
Wouldn't a fire type move like destroy them?
Pretty much, and that's why I'm leaning more towards Karen. But Bugsy would have access to a lot of good Pokemon, such as Pinsir and also Heracross themselves, which can get access to Earthquake in basically one round. Houndoom if the Flamethrower doesn't kill it. With Lance on this one, and this is what pissed me off. You see the person in the bottom corner?
Yes.
That is the character for Pokemon Crystal. Why was she not the character you played as in the game if you played as a girl? They give you a generic sprite, but no, they have a sprite of her right there. That pissed me off. That made me mad. I was like, why was she not the character you played as? Also, speaking of which, I don't know why Blue, because Blue doesn't use an Eevee at all on his original team that you find him in for round 1, so I'm guessing round 2 we'll have to see what he evolves his Eevee into.
Yeah, I know that Red used an Eevee and they evolved the Eevee, but
yeah, and also Red did not use a Pikachu, which also threw me for a loop. Yeah, Red's team was trash. Like I do not know why he had the team he had.
I thought Red used a Pikachu in Gen 2.
Yeah, so in Gen 2, what he's supposed to use is, when you fight him, he's supposed to use a Pikachu, a Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise. I think it's a Snorlax or Adele, but then the final one's either Espeon or Lapras.
Yeah, I think it's Espeon.
Yeah, but it depends on the game. But yeah, that's the one. That's the reward. It's Farfetch. I will try and use it. I'm not gonna make any promises, but I will try and use it. And then here's round 2. It changes the whole look of everything too.
Right.
So, I will show. I briefly go to show you what Farfetch's actual moveset is, and it's actually pretty interesting. That's why I kind of want to try and use it. But as you can see, I don't have access to where Silver's at because I have to unlock it again by beating all the state tournaments I beat earlier.
Is that from the game crashing and all that?
What do you mean?
Oh, so with this game, this is we were talking about earlier how the game crashed, the battery and all that.
Oh yeah, no. So that would be my actual game. Right now, this is emulated. I was planning to use my actual Stadium copy plus my Pokemon Silver, but my Pokemon Silver its battery completely crashed. So the good news is I had a flash card of silver because that's what I was trading. I wanted to use on my legitimate silver to use for Stadium. So I just used my flash card save file to do this whole entire Stadium run. But originally I was going to use my original Pokemon Silver, but my original Pokemon Silver and my original Pokemon Yellow, both of them, for my Pokemon same 1-2 games, both the two cartridge games crashed completely. Oh crap! Big Cat signing out. Woohoo!
Like you want to sign out. Peace.
2 signing out. Bye.